Welcome back to Down the River. Let's talk a little bit about the exhaust I have on my mud skipper. So, trying to find a way to push out the noise a little bit, make it a little bit quieter in the boat. We're going to be listening to the motor run for 5 days straight. 250 miles, that's a lot of noise to be dealing with. So I got, with my Sage 1 build, I got a exhaust tailpipe and muffler that's more designed for a mud boat. On your go-karts and stuff, your exhaust tends to point out to the port side because this would be your clutch to your chain or your belt drive. You can find one for a mud skipper or a mud motor in general. It's going to point out to the same direction as your crankshaft. So I got that. It takes a standard lawnmower muffler that you can find anywhere, Tractor Supply, Walmart, anything like that. Just trying to find a way to push that out some. So I went to the auto parts store, I brought my muffler with me, and I tried out these flex pipes. This is a 2 1/4 inch flex pipe. It comes with a 2-foot section of flex pipe and the clamp to put it on. It fit right over my muffler. Really snug, really nice. Clamped it all in place, and this works. I like it. But what I want to do is do a little bit of support and brace down here on this side so the vibration isn't causing unnecessary stress and wear on the welds and the exhaust bolts. So I went back to the parts house today. Picked up a universal tailpipe hanger. My idea is we're going to get this put on and bend it in such a way that I can clamp to the shaft and support the tailpipe so the vibration from the motor doesn't cause any damage. It might not seem like a lot, but constant vibration, you got a lot of length here. You want some support. And I don't have to clamp it down low. I can clamp it up high here, come down to here. Any combination, anywhere I find where it's going to work, we're going to do that. The metal's thin enough, I can put it in my vise, bend it over to an angle to give me a better bite with the clamp on the shaft there. So it is above the water line. When I was out on the river the other day, very few times did the tailpipe actually get into the water. It does make it a lot quieter when you're in the water. But yeah, I don't want a chance sucking water back in. And everywhere I see when we talk about extending the tailpipes into the water or down the shaft, everybody talks about pulling water back in. I don't know the likelihood of that happening. I'm not going to chance it. So I'm going to leave it right where it is. We're going to clamp it in place just to give it some support. And, so this doesn't cause any damage. So stick around. So just kind of dry fitting it here. This bends, pretty easy. So what I'm looking at is right up in this area here. We can set it right there. Give a good spot for the clamp, a good spot to mount it to the shaft, and I'm not over extending the bracket there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's go get the tools and get this put in place. So guys, this actually was going on really easy. This takes a 14mm bolt on the clamp and a flat tip screwdriver for the hose clamp there. I'm using a stainless steel hose clamp. So one I keep in my Sea-Ray box from other boat. We'll get all this put on and get us a little extra support there. This isn't going to make your motor completely quiet. That's not what this is going to do. But what it's going to do is push the noise out, and it deepens that exhaust, so you get a muffled sound that's not right up against your ear. If you seen the last video, I believe I called it On the Water Again. You can hear the difference in the tailpipe from the footage inside the boat and from the footage when I had the camera mounted out on the shaft. There's a pretty big difference. So sorry about the people behind me on the water, but I gotta protect my ears. The other day when I was out on the river, well, put in at Deep Creek Outfitters, and they all the time got some tournament stuff going on up there. These guys are real big in the community. They're always trying to help out, things like that. I was wanting to get in the water and get out their way, so I didn't get any footage on the ramp or anything. But that's all right. We'll get that next time. I'm going to have to go back and get me I have to go buy another clamp. I want to put 2 on here. So I got one there right up here. I want another one right back here. I think actually that feels like it's on pretty strong. So I got to put it down. So we'll give this a shot next time I'm on the water. If it all looks good, I'll come back. I'll back this off, put on some thread locker to hold that in place so I don't want the bolts vibrating out as well. But that's going to keep that vibration off that tailpipe so it don't cause any stress to the welds or bolts. So yeah, 2 1/4 inch flex pipe. It's about 2 foot long. I got a hanger. The flex pipe comes with 1 clamp. The hanger comes with that clamp. Guys, it's about $12. If you got a clamp laying around, hose clamp for $12, you can push that noise from your muffler back out. Make it sound great. Give you a nice deep sound to your exhaust there and give your ears a little break. So that's about it for today. Appreciate you sticking around with a little short video about the exhaust there. I hadn't talked about it. I'm not going to extend that tailpipe like I originally planned. But we're getting closer to staying some nights on the water. I'll see you down the river.